opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game one, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at point guard. Just 5 to shoot for 3. The shot's good from Brunson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Levine finds Vucevic. Back to Levine. Cans it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Brunson, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's DeRozan missing. Up top, Randall. Last game with 30 points. Passes it to Barrett. A 3-ball. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. To the paint, the 11-footer, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Free throw is off from DeRozan.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall. Over Williams. Randall with the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Rapid fire by Vooch. He gets the ball and doesn't even think about it. He just shoots.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
DeRozan's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 5. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Quickly the pass to Brunson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Brunson kicks to Randall. Lets it go. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
And Williams drops them both. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Takes it inside, and there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
First one falls for him. Kobe White, he's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta. Randall with the ball. Over to the left wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
A chance to look at the stats for Zach LaVine. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's White. He had 10 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Brunson finds Randall. And that one hits back iron. Bulls trail by 7. Outside, White. Now, here's Dosunmu. Quickly covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw drop for DeRozan.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Now, here's Quickly. No points in the game yet for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Dragic. On the wing, DeRozan. He's defended by Randall, and yes, it's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now, Quickly. His last outing with 20 points. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wide, a screen on Randall. Knocked away. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Quickly. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Chicago with the ball. following the score by New York. Drummond with a screen on Randall. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The one thing about Drummond, you can be right up on him. Even try to overplay his strong side, he can still get it done.
Now, here's Quickly. There at the pass to Hartenstein. Here's McBride. Here's Quickly. Bean with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The kick out to Dragic. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Randall. New York moving it around. And it's quickly missing. Bulls trail by 7. Levine looking around. Dragic with it. Picked up by Barrett. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by New York.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Randall. He's got 8. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 10 points.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Outside DeRozan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 11.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's McBride. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Quickly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So for the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and it's Rose in for Quickly. And Chicago also making a switch. Terry's checked in. And that one misses.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
They set the pick. Here's Rose. Here he goes. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
White setting the pick for DeRozan. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater.
Derrick Rose explosive getting into the paint. But when he gets there, he has a soft touch as well.
DeRozan surveying the D. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Knicks out front. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Kobe White is out there with Dosumer. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. A baseline J. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Hartenstein. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Williams.
I like how Vooch uses his size on defense, creating some strong coverage.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Terry with a screen on Brunson. Knocks it loose. Here's Barrett. Yes, that goes in. Barrett's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Terry looking over the floor. Here's Vucevic. Hits the outside fadeaway. Vucevic has got 7.
You watch Vucevic at the offensive end. He's a crafty individual.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Rose. And the shot goes down. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Williams, a screen on Rose. White the pass to Dosunmu. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Watch him.
Now, here's Barrett. 8 points for him over Terry. Barrett, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success? He says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks leading by 5. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Randle outside. No good on the triple. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Now Levine, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. And good that time. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Pass to Barrett. Randle with a screen for Barrett. Goes up the baseline. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. From about 16, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Randle, a screen on Levine. Randle outside, trying to get something going. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Now, here's Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Quickly finds Barrett. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 10.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Dosunmu. 9-point game his last outing. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. And that one drops for him. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. The pass to White. For 3, Levine drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
That's something you can't defend. Zach using his vertical to shoot over the top.
Robinson down low. Vucevic defending. Randle outside. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Levine. Passes it to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here is Robinson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Brunson, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Levine. Wide, a screen on Barrett. Buries it from 3-point range. Levine's got 11.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Trying to get open is Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Levine inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by New York.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here is Quickly. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Randle with the bucket.
You want to talk about bully ball? Randle at 250 pounds, overpowering the field.
Here's Dosunmu. 10 points for him. Over Quickly. Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
It's tipped and stolen by White. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Kobe White. And it's Dragic in for Dosunmu. Now here's Dragic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
The old Texas Triangle is on tap for them, and that is not a fun time. I don't care what year it is or how good your team is. Getting wins from that trio of games is always an uphill struggle. And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fires from 14. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Hartenstein comes in for Julius Randle, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Quickly. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. DeRozan against Robinson. 6 to shoot. Drummond with a screen on Rose. Levine wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 14.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Rose with the ball. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 13. He kicks it to Drummond. Outside Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. New York comes into this one following a loss to Toronto. 1:37 left in the first half. Lets it go from 14. Out to Barrett. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound, Sims. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Drummond. Now Levine fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Barrett. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now here's DeRozan after R.J. Barrett's miss. Pass to McBride. Now here's Rose. The pass to McBride. DeRozan against Barrett. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Barrett.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now DeRozan. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
In the first half, he was feeling it, not just putting up points, but shooting at a nice clip. I say just keep going to him.
I agree, Kenny. KIS. Keep it simple. He's the best player on the floor right now.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. It'll be the Magic out at Amway Center against the Spurs. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact, so strong in the upper body.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Over Barrett. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. DeRozan's got 15 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
The Bulls leading by 4. That's good from Williams on the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Brunson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside DeRozan. Over Barrett. Vucevic trying to get open. Again, Chicago.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Passes to Barrett. Fires for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Got a piece of it. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Even while being fouled, Nikola Vucevic stays strong, enduring the contact and winning the and-one chance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. On the wing quickly. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now Robinson, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. To the paint, here's Randall. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor. Randle has many more big nights.
And the jam by Levine.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Brunson. He gets it in there. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's DeRozan. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the teardrop, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Brunson.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Levine against quickly. And the jam by Levine.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Mitchell Robinson 4th.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 17 from about 19 feet. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson the pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Pass to Randle. To the left side wing. Here's Brunson. Robinson kicks to quickly. Barrett for 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Knocked loose. Now, here is Robinson. There's the pass to Brunson. Passes it to Barrett. Over Williams. That one wide left. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
White, good.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
2 points, that one goes. Randle's got 21 in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Got a piece of it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And here's Barrett. He's got 20. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And he converts the layup. Robinson's got 6.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson.
And checking out some numbers for Brunson. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see for him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Dishes it to DeRozan. From downtown. A shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Hartenstein passes to Randall. They now take the lead. Randall's got 23.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
Here's White. Baseline jumper. DeRozan's shot is off. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The shot's good from Quickly.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 12. Vucevic a screen on Randall. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vucevic has got 14 points for the game. Here's Barrett. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
White with it. Pass to Drummond. Now here's DeRozan. Barrett covering. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Now Quickly. Randall right side. Over Terry. Randall no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Vucevic a screen on Barrett. Here's DeRozan. Gets the bucket and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. White inside, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Beautiful focus from Kobe White, powering his way past the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And that one falls for White.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
They get a hand on it. Here's McBride.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've gotten great results playing through the low block, forcing the defense to deal with their size and footwork.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the first one drops. Good on both. The Bulls leading. Now here's Terry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. DeRozan against quickly. And it's DeRozan missing. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Rose scanning the floor. He feeds it to Sims. Good work defensively by Terry.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 3. 1:46 left in the third. And there's the pass to Quickly. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. That one's not going to go. And New York will come the other way. Outside Rose. They set the pick. Passes to Hartenstein. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Derrick Rose being aggressive off the pick and roll. Doing a nice job of coming off screens and finding his teammates.
Pass to Vucevic. With the fadeaway. The Knicks pull it in. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. 4th, the Bulls.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And it's checked in for Derrick Rose.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Off the run, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, inside, in traffic. DeRozan being very aggressive.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. And here is Quickly. Over Levine. Drilled from 11 feet out. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's DeRozan. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pick. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Now here's Williams. Kicks to Levine. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
McBride passes to Brunson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Vucevic a screen on Barrett. DeRozan, and that one drops. DeRozan's got 16 points here in the second half.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Picked by Randle. Pass to Robinson, down low. Shot from 6. And he can't bank that one in. Chicago trailing here. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Robinson with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan. Count it, and the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Robinson. The pass to Brunson. Here's Quickly. Robinson kicks to Barrett. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Barrett against DeRozan. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
A much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Quickly the pass to Robinson. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's DeRozan. There's Levine. Robinson with the block. Quickly against Levine. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Levine a screen on Barrett. DeRozan against Barrett. 13 feet away. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Stolen by Levine. Inside. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Williams. 8 points for Williams.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Quickly. New York, no good that time either.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Williams. And here is Dosunmu. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Robinson a screen on Williams. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's DeRozan. And the call will be against Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Levine for 3.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Pass to Barrett. Randall with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Randall no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Robinson. Randall down low. He's against Williams. Robinson finds Barrett. Randall with a screen for Brunson. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Randall.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Levine to take the lead. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Randall passes to Robinson. Vucevic with it. Pass to Dosunmu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
Selfless play by Vucevic, giving it away to a ready shooter.
Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Levine. Over quickly. Here's Vucevic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Now, quickly. Randall from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
And New York making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Whitey's checked in for the Bulls.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Knicks trail by 6. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson. And the pass to Hartenstein. And here's Randall. DeRozan defending. Randall kicks to quickly. Clock at 6. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Williams inside. Barrett covering. Williams a screen on Randall. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brunson kicks to quickly. DeRozan against Barrett. It's over Vucevic. Gets himself open and drills it. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what you like seeing from Barrett. Active, engaged, looking to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls leading by 6. Now here's DeRozan. Passes it to Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Barrett. Here's Randall. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. That one good for 2. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here's Randall. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Patrick, with that athleticism, throws it down with ease.
And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks, trailing by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. That shot no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And stolen by White. He kicks to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. A stupendous finish in traffic. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Zach LaVine.
He was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Julius Randle, and the basket is good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Let the game come to you. Are you kidding me?
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.